So there's nothing more frustrating than having a really excited client send you to one of their friends, and then you call and you reach out and they never pick up the phone. No matter what, no matter how many times you reach out to them. Or even worse, you're paying for leads and advertisements, and whoosh, you see a brand new lead that comes in and you call with no answer. I mean, what a bummer. That money just went right down the drain. And the question is, why are they not answering you, and how can we get them to answer you? Well, it really comes down to this one reason. Before we jump into that one reason, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and click subscribe, help me grow this channel so we can inspire more business owners and leaders just like you to grow their business. Okay, thanks. And that reason is this: they don't recognize your number, therefore they think you're a telemarketer, meaning that they think you're just gonna try to sell them on the phone and treat them like every other telemarketer, like a number. Yikes, we want to avoid that, okay? So to solve this problem, all you have to do is show them that you are not a telemarketer. In fact, you are a really cool person that anyone would die to have a conversation with, like the Duke of Normandy or someone cool like that, or Ariana Grande. That's you right there. So you get the point. But Joe, how do I actually get someone to realize that I'm not a telemarketer when all I have is their phone number and their name? This is how you do it. Here's my 3 tips that have helped me to get my leads and referrals to pick up my phone calls. Now, a couple of these work better for referrals and a couple of these work better for leads. And I'll explain why when we go through each one. So the first one is going to be strictly for referrals. Okay, so referrals are the best leads that you can get. We all know this. You know this. If you get a referral, they're way more likely to buy. They're probably going to pick up the phone in general. But if we want them to pick up the phone faster, be warmer on the call, and be more excited to meet with us, you need to implement the referral 3-way text. So what this is whenever you're asking for your referral and you're with someone who's really excited to help you, you're going to ask them to do a quick introduction 3-way text. And the big key here is that they create the message on their phone, they add you, and they add the referral that they think would love chatting with you. You need to create a quick message that they can copy and paste that sells a little bit of your experience and gets them excited to be on the phone, that also kind of takes some pressure off, that it's nothing they have to do, but it's worth just 5 minutes. With that referral introduction, that person's gonna have your phone number, they're gonna know your name, and they're gonna know that your friend likes you and trusts you enough to put you in a text group together, meaning they're gonna pick up your phone call and at least give you 5 minutes to try the referral text. Okay, option number 2. Now, you could use this for referrals, you can use this for leads in general. It's just really case by case in the strategy that you want to employ. If you're in insurance, I would absolutely recommend using this. So where this intro text came from was actually from when a plumber came to my house about a year ago to fix some pipes in my bathroom. And before they came, they sent a picture of the person coming and a whole intro of who they were and why they were doing what they were doing with the company and how much experience they had. And when they sent that, I was really excited to talk to that person. I knew how good they were. I knew that they were gonna take care of me. I knew that they cared about what they did, and I knew who was gonna come knock on my door, for example. And that made all the difference. And so you can actually do that with your leads as well. Again, people aren't picking up because they think you're a telemarketer. So how you do that is you send a professional picture of you, a little section about you, a link to your bio and videos so they can learn more about you themselves. And then when you actually call them, they're gonna be like, hey, oh, I'm the person that texted you. And they're gonna be like, oh, I looked at that text. And they're gonna know that you're not a telemarketer, okay? So that's strategy number 2. So strategy number 3 is what I call the social media strategy. So you can use this for referrals, you can use this for your cold leads. If you have enough information, it's gonna work better for referrals because referrals it'll work pretty much every single time because you know more about the referral, but it can work for cold leads as well. It just depends on the lead, and sometimes it may not work for those. So here's the strategy. Whenever you get a referral or you get a lead, you're gonna look up their name on Facebook or LinkedIn, and you're gonna try to find their profile. Once you find their profile, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna add them as a connection, or you're gonna add them as a friend. Why do you do this? Because when you add someone as a friend or connection, it's gonna pop up on their feed to accept or deny that invitation. So what that means, they're gonna see your name. If they do accept or they don't, it doesn't matter because they're gonna see that you have some mutual connections. Now, more often than not, if you see mutual connections, you're gonna accept that connection or that friend request, and then you might even check out their profile. So when they do all those things, they've seen your name, they see some of the mutual connections that you have, so they know that you're a legit person. And then when you call them and even send an intro text or something like that, even later, they're gonna recognize your name and be more intrigued and realize that you are a human being, because they've recognized your name before. So you can even message and comment on some of their posts to see that you pop up in their feed several times before you actually call them. That's how you warm up the lead. So at the end of the day, don't overcomplicate the problem. The problem is they don't know or trust you yet, and they think you're a telemarketer. So it's not about where the leads are coming from, the reason that they're not picking up. It's not the fact that the referrals are bad or bad people. It's that they just don't know you yet, and you need to help them understand that you treat people well and are trying to help, and you're easy to say no to and easy to get rid of. You know, if people know that you're pretty laid back, they'll talk to you. If they know you're gonna treat them well, they'll talk to you. If they know that you're a real human being, they'll at least give you 5 minutes to have a conversation on the phone. Now, obviously, I know and you know, if you have a 5-minute conversation with someone, it can make a massive difference. So now you know how to get people to answer when you reach out, but maybe you just aren't great at asking for referrals in the first place, or maybe you feel really bad about asking referrals. So I have a whole playlist on referrals on my YouTube channel. So check out how to ask for referrals the right way. There's a couple videos there, and also how to feel good about asking for referrals, which is all based on your mindset and how you're serving others.